Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna.
Sound very இல்ல.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare. Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare. Jaya Prabhu Jagannath Baladev Subhadra Maharani ki Gaur Nitai ki Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Namo Bhagavate
Vasudevaya.
Yayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamukiraye. He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate
Dinabandhu Jagatpate
Gopesha Gopika Kanta Kakanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Ade Vrindavanishwari
Radhe Vrindavaneshwari
Vrishabhanusute Devi
Devi
Pranamami Haripriye
Pranamami Haripriye
Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya
Chaitanya
Prabhu Nityananda
Prabhu
Yadvaita Gadadhara
Advaita Gadadhara
Srivasadi Gauravakta Vrinda
Gauravakta Vrinda
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Krishna Hare Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Hare
Hare Rama Hare Rama
Hare
Rama Hare Hare.
Rama Rama Hare Hare.
Subhadra Maharani ki. So,
ஹரே கிருஷ்ணா. ஹரே கிருஷ்ணா. எல்லா நான் தமிழ்ல இருக்கேன். என்னன்னா இந்த ப்ரோ வந்து கேரளால இருந்தான்றவர் மினி 25 வருஷத்துக்கு முதல்ல இருந்தே அவருடைய கிளாஸ்கள் எல்லாம் இந்த கிருஷ்ணா இதுல இருக்கிறார். மற்ற நிறைய மகாபாரத கிளாஸ் கொடுத்திருக்கிறார், ராமாயண கிளாஸ் கொடுத்திருக்கிறார், எல்லா இடமுமே போய் வந்திருக்கிறார். அவற்ற கிளாஸ் தான் நான் எல்லாமே உங்களுக்கு ஃபார்வர்ட் பண்ணி விடுறேன். குரூப்பில் பார்த்து கேட்பீங்களா எல்லாருமே. நிறைய கிளாஸ்கள் கொடுக்குறாரு. அவற்ற கிளாஸை கட்டு தான் நானே கிருஷ்ணாபதிக்கு இவ்வளவு தூரம் வந்ததாம். அவ்வளவு தூரம் கிளாஸ் கொடுப்பேன். எங்களோட பிள்ளைகளுக்கும் எல்லாமே பிடிக்கும் அவருடைய கிளாஸ் கேட்கறது. எல்லா நாட்டில் இருக்கிற எல்லாருமே கேட்கணும். ஏதோ எங்கள் இந்த கிருஷ்ணாண்டாரு பிரபாதா குரு மகாராஜ் அருளால இன்னைக்கு எங்களோட வீட்டுக்கு அவரை அழைக்கிறதுக்கு ஒரு சந்தர்ப்பம் கிடைச்சது. யமுனா மாதாஜி அது ஒழுங்கு செய்து தந்தா. யமுனா மாதாஜி ஈஸ்ட்லண்டில் இருந்து வந்தது. இவன் தமிழ்தான் இந்த பிறகு கொண்டு வந்தது. அப்புறம் இந்த கிளாஸ் எல்லாருமே கேளுங்கோ. அவருக்கு எல்லாருமே நன்றி கடன் சொல்ல கடன் பட்டிருக்கிறோம். அப்படி கிளாஸ் கொடுப்பார். கிருஷ்ணாவதி என்னன்றது அவர் மூலம் இருந்து அறிகிறதுக்கு அவர் கிளாஸை கேட்டாத்தான். நன்றி பிரபு, உங்களுக்கு ஒரு சான்ஸ் வந்து இங்க வந்தாக்கு.
Hi Krishna. So Mataji is welcoming everyone today for today's program. We are very fortunate to have His Grace Jagat Sakshi Prabhu with us. Prabhu has given a lot of beautiful lectures, in Ramayana, Mahabharata, Bagavatham and all that. And Mataji is telling that hearing those lectures, I have learned a lot about Krishna. Personally, for my children, for myself, these classes have inspired a lot. So I request everyone to also listen to those lectures. And Prabhu has been practicing this for more than 25 years, traveling around, giving this beautiful message of Krishna to everyone. And it's very fortunate to have Prabhu here with us today to hear from him directly. So very grateful, Prabhu. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna. You don't want to give
It's too small for mother. A short one.
Oh, shorter, maybe we'll
Prabhu said he's guaranteed now. I don't know.
go to that. Okay, then we'll. Yeah, I can see this, huh?
Yes. Here. I'll make you then we go.
Oh, no, you can
I
sit.
stand. I stand.
No need to stand. You sit. Go to sit. Oh, the stand is gone.
Yeah.
Hare Krishna. So nice to see you. Nice.
Yes, no, Devi.
Perfect. I think the one should help sitting up.
Jagannath Baladev Subhadra Maharani ki. So today the topic given was how Prahlad Maharaj practiced bhakti against all odds. That was the topic given here. Srimad Bhagavatam, 7th canto, 6th chapter. That is the chapter where Prahlad is speaking to his friends. So, how many of you have started reading Bhagavatam? How many of you have read Bhagavad Gita? Okay. Okay. Bhagavatam, many of you have not started. You have started. Okay. Right. These two books are amazing. Prabhupada wanted every civilized human being to read these two books at least once in his lifetime. Because Shastras means it's a very broad classification. I am sure you won't be able to read Ramayana because Ramayana has got 24,000 verses, 24,000 shlokas. How many shlokas are there in Bhagavad Gita? 700. That's possible. Ramayana 24,000 verses. Mahabharata 110,000 verses only. Right? It's not humanly possible to read all these scriptures in one lifetime. So, Prabhupada said, Bhagavad Gita and Bhagavath. Then later on, Chaitanya Charitamrita. If you read these three books, you will develop a halo around your head. When you go and see yourself in the mirror, you will have a yellow light around your head. I am sure some of you already got the light. Because these three books can transform a person completely. Right now, there is a small demon within all of ourselves. There is a asura, demon within ourselves. Yes or no? How many of you have got a demon? Yeah. One devotee is raising both the hands. They have two, three things. Yeah. We have a demon. It is true. We enjoy others' failures than their success. Imagine. You see here all row houses, all like that. Good. In ancient India also we had these row houses. We don't have now. So on the left-hand house, the Prabhuji, that person, the head of the house, got promoted. He became something, very very high promotion, and he's getting a lot of money. So you got that positive news, okay? And the next door, another female fought with her mother, slapped her mother, and left the house. So you received two information, two news. What are those? On the one side, the guy got promoted. On the other side, something bad happened. Which news will get your attention? Huh? Which one? Huh? The good one? You are a good boy. Not everyone is not like you. Right? We enjoy, we enjoy. I even see that sometimes there are different satsangs, two, three, like there's a satsang and some other satsang in another house. And we get to know during their Janmashtami program, something happened and the program got spoiled. We get that news. We feel so happy. Their Janmashtami got spoiled. Ours was the best Janmashtami. Our Krishna is the best Krishna. How many Krishnas are there? Very deeply, very subtle, somewhere at the core of our heart, we enjoy others' failures. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. At the moment we get to hear others' success, yeah, we become little restless. Somebody's overtaking us, either in health or knowledge or economy, wealth, whatever. We become little restless. The moment we get to hear their failures, it's like we are so satisfied deep with it. How many of you agree? Yeah. Thank you very much for being honest. Yeah. Maybe you can move ahead one or two steps. Oh, Prabhuji sent out. No problem. Oh, or you can sit on the what do you say, the stairs. So what is the topic today? Where is the person who gave the topic? There? Yeah, you are there. So, where did I stop?
Good and bad.
Yeah. So we enjoy, right? So that is why Prahlad had a very unique character, which is like a goal for us. One day we have to reach that place. Then only Krishna is going to open the door, right? Back to Goloka. Otherwise, as Shankaracharya said, Punarapi Jananam, Punarapi Maranam, again. And how many of you again want to take birth in the material world? Sure? No one? No, only you? Good boy. Yes. The kids, because they have not experienced. Adults, how many of you want to take birth again? No? Marry the same husband? Definitely no. Definitely no. Okay. So we all don't want to repeat this exam again, right? We had enough of it.
Even this life.
Even this life you got what? Oh, I didn't ask how many Prabhujis want the same wife again. So everybody's looking at the sky. So we don't want, right? So this unique character of Prahlad, he could forgive his father and pray for his father. See, in our life, we would have got many experiences where people would have hurted you deeply, insulted you, gave pain to you, which is like unforgettable. Will you be able to pray for him, really honestly accept him again? Is it possible?
No. It's possible.
It's possible, but we don't do that. So Prahlad, the first thing when he saw Narsimhadev, Narsimhadev was so ugra, Surya Koti Samaprabha, equal to millions of suns. One sun just graces few degree, we can't tolerate. You want to know what sun is? Come to India. Just before coming to UK, I saw a small video clipping in Chennai, in South India. One guy was making dosa on top of the car. It is 47 degree. He's pouring the butter and cooking dosa on the car, on top of the car. It's boiling. One sun, if it goes 2 degree, 3 degree, it becomes unbearable. Imagine millions of suns coming together. Nobody had the courage to stand in front of Narsimhadev. Lord Shiva, Brahma, Indra, Chandra, Surya, Varuna, Vayu, Agni, all of them left. And Brahma is telling Lord Shiva, Narsimhadev is roaring. Why don't you go and please him? Lord Shiva is telling, why don't you go? And they are saying, Indra, let Indra go. Indra is saying, no, I have to buy vegetable, I have to go back home. No one was ready to get closer to Lord Narsimhadev. His ugra, his ferociousness was so intense and severe, even Lakshmi Devi got down and walked from his heart. Because Lakshmi permanently stays in Narayana's heart. She also got down and walked. No one was ready to go near Lord Narsimhadev. Only one person could boldly get closer to Narsimhadev. Who was that? Smilingly, he took a garland. Happily, he went closer to Narsimhadev and he wore the garland. But actually, it is very difficult because Narsimhadev was 120 times bigger than Prahlad. Imagine the size. How many times?
120.
120 times huge. Actually, when he roared like that, the lion had, the beautiful lion, the manes, I don't know, somehow in the whole creation, all the animals, birds, insect, fishes, in every single creature, males are more beautiful. Only in human there's this little change. I don't know what happened. You have seen the lion and the lioness. Lion will have mane like that. If it shakes his head, it'll go like that. And peacock and peahen, you see all the male. And Narsimhadev's mane was made nothing but fire. His head was like fire, fiery head, and fire coming from his eyes and nostrils. 120 times bigger. And this tiny Prahlad came with the garland. The moment Nrsimhadev saw Prahlad, he immediately shrunk and took Prahlad and put him on his lap, and this lion started licking him, licking Prahlad, all the 360 degrees, because that's how animals express their love. So the lion started licking the cub. And Nrsimhadev asked Prahlad, how you are fearless. See the devas, the demigods, all of them are so scared and they are standing so far away. How you are fearless. Prahlad said, why should I be scared of my father? I'm not scared of my father. Then Nrsimhadev thought, what is that happiness this Prahlad is enjoying from me? I don't know what is the joy. What is that internal satisfaction? Like people sometimes ask, what you Hare Krishna people? Chanting same mantra, are you not getting bored? Too simple the mantra is, so simple, and are you not getting bored? They don't know. We eat so many different kinds of cuisine. Sometimes people wonder, you guys make so nice on, with vegetarian menu. How could you do? And one devotee, like we were discussing in the car, somebody has told, on Ekadashi day, guys, you guys eat so much. I will also follow Ekadashi. So our organization is International Society for Kitchen Consciousness. First prasada, then only satsang program. Yes or no? First prasada. So Nrsimhadev was wondering, what is this love Prahlad is enjoying? You all know the Dashavatara, the 10 avatars. What is the first one? 10. What's the first one? No. Matsya. Then Kurma, Varaha, Narsimha, Vamana, Parashuram, Sriram. Okay, some say Sri Krishna, but Bhagavatam says, no, Balaram. Then Krishna or Buddha, then see, till Narsimhadev appeared. Before that, the 3 avatars, Matsya, Kurma, and Varaha, they didn't have father, mother, children, no one. Who is Matsya's father? Who is Matsya's wife? Who is Varaha's father? Who is Narsimha's father? Then Narsimha was wondering, what is this joy Prahlad is enjoying out of me? Because Prahlad said, I am his father. Then Narsimha decided, from this point, whatever avatar I take, I will have father. I want to experience the love what Prahlad has enjoyed. So what are the avatars after Narsimha? Parshuram. Had father or not?
Yes.
Yeah. Sriram, father. Krishna, Balaram, Kalki. Before that, no avatara had father, mother. So Narsimha decided, whatever joy Prahlad is enjoying, I should also enjoy. So from this point, in all the avatars, I will have father. Right? Then Parshurama, then came Sriram. Then Sriram asked Sita, See, I am banishing you again and again and again. So many times I left you in Ravana's place for 3 months. After the 12 years you were with Valmiki Rishi in the jungle, I discarded you, I rejected you. Still, how you are able to love me so much? Then Mother Sita said, you will not be able to understand. So immediately Ram decided, from this point in all the lifetime, I will have family. I want to know what these people enjoy. Right? So Narsimha took Prahlad and put him on his lap and licked him and said, what boon, Prahlad, you want? What is that boon you want? Then Prahlad said, my Lord Narsimhadev, my father was fool number one. Rakshasa Raja, demon king. He has done so many mistakes. Please forgive him and deliver him. This is a greatest quality. This Hiranyakashipu had tormented, tortured Prahlad so much. He made him sit inside the fire. This Hiranyakashipu had a special sister called Hulika. Whose sister? Hiranyakashipu. Her body was made out of fire. Our bodies are made out of carbon. Our bodies are made out of the 5 elements, right? But in our body, the major element is water. All that created in this earth planet, the major component is water. Inside our body, the major thing is water in the cloth, everywhere the major component is water. This Hulika's body is made out of fire, Hiranyakashipu's sister. And because Hiranyakashipu was struggling to kill his son, threw him from the cliff, threw him under the elephant, a lion here and there. He tried so much. Hulika said, I will easily kill him. You give your son. So Hulika kept him tight on the lap, and her body is already made out of fire. And she told them to put fire all around. This Prahlad may scream. He may scream for help, but none of you put down the fire. Finally, I will walk out of the fire. By the time this boy will turn into ashes. And she held her, and Prahlad, so calm and composed, was not at all scared. A real devotee. 2 children going to appear in examination. One already got the question paper. The second doesn't know what are the questions. 2 boys are going for exam. Which one will walk confidently?
The boy who didn't get the one question.
The boy who didn't get the question paper, he will walk confidently.
Yeah, because
The one with the question paper,
one with the question paper will have, doubts again. We like write it properly or not.
but I think the one with the question paper will prepare the answers because no, he knows what is going to happen.
Yeah.
He will walk. Same way, a devotee knows all the questions of life. Birth, death, old age, disease. Everybody is going to go through this. We all know. And if you are a strong devotee, we will not get affected. Oh, suddenly economical problem. Hare Krishna. Prabhuji, that person scolded you, insulted you. Is it? That's so nice. He has blessed me. Hare Krishna. Nothing affects him because he knows the world black and white. Old age, yeah, it's already said in Bhagavatam, there will be problem. Death happens, Whoever takes birth will die. It will not affect him because he knows everything about this world. He can walk confidently. Still, if we are scared, that means we knew, but we didn't realize. We knew the questions of life, but the problem is we did not realize. So, Prahlad was so calm. In Chaitanya Charitamrita, there is a Brahmana. He had leprosy, leper Brahmana, wounds all over his body. I don't know. I'm sure you have never seen a leper in your life. Anybody have seen a leper? No. You have seen Prabhu? Yeah. It's horrible to see them. All the fingers will melt and fall. The flesh will fall, wounds, and there'll be worms inside. You can't. There are people still go and serve them, take care of them. They're amazing. They're great. So there's this Brahmana in Chaitanya Charitamrita. He had wounds and there were worms. And this Brahmana was crawling. While crawling, some of the worms will fall from his wound. What he will do? He will take them and put it back. And he will tell them, my body is useless for me. At least it is useful for you. You can understand the magnanimity of that person. Will we do that? No. If at all one tiny creature climbs on our body, that's it. Right? So he will take back the worms and put it. Immediately Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared in front of people. What? It's called Jiver Doya. How do you say in English? Jiver Doya?
Pity for living entity.
Pity?
For living
Pity, compassion, compassion for the living entity. In the modern world, people are all cheaters. They say, I love cats because they love cats. We love dogs. We love this thing, that thing. On the other hand, they eat all the cows and goat and, that means you don't really love. You're partial, right? So he taken back the worms and put Mahaprabhu immediately appeared in front of the Brahmana, went and embraced him. And the Brahmana said, my lord, don't touch me, don't touch me. I'm full of pus and liquid oozing and blood. And said, don't touch me, don't touch me. Lord said, you are the most handsome person I have ever seen in this world. And embraced him, put him on his chest. The moment Lord touched him, all the wounds disappeared. He had a glowing body, smiling, beautiful, big, enlarged eyes, and he was jumping and dancing and having tears in his eyes. Lord accepted his sacrifice because they did not register anything negative. Like we are in this room. There is a satsang, and I'm sure after the program there's good prasad waiting for you, right? So we have good food, we have this thing and nice kirtan and everything, and we are going out of the room, hall. Unfortunately, we trip and we fall down, and there are some bruises. Okay, you go home, and the house members ask you what happened. Will you tell them, I heard Bagavatham, I chanted, I had nice prasada, or will you tell them that I fell? Which one you will tell? Huh? Yeah. We would have forgotten all that positive things had. Mind is the craziest thing which we have got. What the mind does, it forgets all the blessings which we get 24 hours a day. So many good things happen around us, so many nice, sweet things. We will forget all that. A person would have contributed in our life so much, helped us so much. We would forget everything, and that one small negative thing we will register. We will never forget it. We will zoom it out. We will enlarge and we will ruin our life. Yes or no?
Yes.
How many of us do that? We all do that, right? So Prahlad, this man was torturing him, was ready to kill him. At the end, he gave a bowl of poison. In Bhagavatam, the Purana says, Kala Kuta Vasham. It's a poison. Just one drop, if you put it at the roots of 300-year-old banyan tree, the banyan tree will turn into ashes. That much powerful poison. He gave it to his son. Son happily, there was not a single trace of worry or misery, anxiety. Happily he drank as though he's drinking some juice or something like that. you know. Then his friends asked him, Prahlad, how are you so bold and strong? Are you not scared? The responsibility of protecting me lies with my Lord. If he wants to protect me, nobody can trouble me. Happily drank off. And he prayed for his father. He could forget all the miseries his father has torments he has done and forgive him also. We may forgive, but we will never forget. Somebody has tortured you, hurted you, spoke bad about you. You may forgive him. Get lost. You may forgive him. But will you forget that incident? Will you forget that? Prahlad was an amazing personality. He even forgot that. Which means he never registers negative things in his life. He counts only blessing. So scripture speaks about a rose plant. All of you would have seen a rose plant, right? Okay. In that rose plant, are the numbers of roses more or thorns more? Which is more thorns. But does anyone tell it's a thorny plant, or people address it or recognize it as a rose plant? The moment you see the plant, do you count the roses or the thorns? We don't count the thorns. But in our life, do we count the roses or the thorns? Hiranyakashipu we are. Yes or no? That's a guy, Hiranyakashipu inside. We don't count the roses. So the whole program, this satsang, this whole program, the science of Krishna consciousness is simple correction. Instead of counting the roses, thorns, start counting the roses. How beautiful this life could be. And Prahlad was enjoying. He didn't had any association, any company. See, we are all devotees because some devotees forcing us, pushing us, come on, please chant, please take prasad. Or all of a sudden, one day you opened Bhagavad Gita and read the Achintya Veda, Veda Tattva, and the tears started flowing. You were searching, where is my Japamala? Where is my Japamala? And started jumping. Does that happen? Nothing. Even after knowing all these things, we take the Japa, Hare Krishna, Ram Ram, sleep off. Right? We became devotees just because there are devotees. Right? Yeah. But in Prahlad's case, there was not a single devotee around him. All alone. Imagine, will you be able to chant your rounds and practice everything if there was no devotee company and you're all alone? Will you be able to do that? No. Our enthusiasm will water down. It will go down. So amazing lessons from Prahlad's life is he had zero company. The amount of enthusiasm what he would have got inside. It's amazing. Like the other day we were talking about of some of the sannyasis in Iskcon. Like His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Maharaj. 60% of his body doesn't function. What is the thing which drives? You can anytime give up, retire. It keeps going again and again and again, like Prabhupada. At his elderly age, he started walking and doing things. Nothing could stop them. Because we could come. There's a beautiful story in Bible. I would like to add that now. You know that Jesus story, and towards the end, he wanted to, the Jewish king, the Roman kings wanted to arrest him and punish him.
Yeah.
Yeah? Yeah. So they were searching for him. So after the Last Supper, when Jesus was there with his students, the apostles, suddenly the Roman soldiers appeared there. And one of them screamed, look at, Jesus is there, let's go and arrest him. So immediately the apostles said, Jesus, Master, you should leave this place. because they will arrest you. So Jesus ran inside the cornfield. You know, the cornfield. They all grow so tall. So Jesus ran. But one soldier saw Jesus and located him, and he was about to chase. So one of the 12 students of Jesus, what he did, he took a small knife and chopped the ear of the soldier, cut the ear. And the soldier was screaming in pain, yelling and screaming in pain, bleeding. Jesus, who ran away inside the cornfield, heard the scream and he came back. This is compassion. These people have come to arrest him. And if he gets arrested, they will kill him. Knowing that this man is out of pain, that is the real compassion what Prahlad speaks about. I may be killed, but I want you to live happily. These sadhus and Vaishnavas, they are like candle. The candle burns, gives light to the entire world. But what will happen to the candle? Dies. A real sadhu is like that. The spiritual masters are all like that. They appear and relieve us from our karma. How many bad things we have done in our life? Tons and tons. And they keep cleaning. And do we pay any fees to them? Every week, $300, something. Do you give? Thankless job. So Jesus came back from the cornfield and he took that ear which was lying down and kept it on the shoulders, this thing. And Jesus prayed and the soldier healed. He had tears in his eyes and he had that spear. He's about to kill him. Because of that act, Jesus got arrested. He got arrested just because he came back to save him. Then the whole Romans were telling, kill him, kill him, kill him. But the Pharaoh, the king, he knew that he's a good man. I don't want to kill him. And that was his birthday. And he said, on my birthday, I have got the power vested by senates on me. I can let a man free, a criminal free. So I would love to leave Jesus free. But the Romans did not agree. No, kill him. If you want to leave someone free, leave that. And there was another one criminal who had done 40 murders. Let him free and punish you. This is what Romans said. And then immediately he took wine and water and poured on his hand and said, the king said, I don't have any connection with this sin. I'm washing off. I'm not doing the sin. You people are doing the sin. King was intelligent. Then they crucified him. So Jesus on the cross, he asked, please give me water. So this soldier was standing there. And he knew what he did to him. So immediately he took the spear, tied a cloth, and dipped it in the bucket of water, and took that spear and gave it to Jesus. Jesus could suck few drops of water. Then he said, the Lord in the heavens are happy with you. All your sins are relieved. He blessed him. In our Vaishnava Sampradaya, we have hundreds of characters. This is real compassion. His father Hiranyakashipu was tormenting people, killing sages, killing brahmanas. He was like an animal. But Prahlad said, my Lord, only your blessings can save my father and nothing else. Like the brahmana took all this thing and put it back. So Prahlad prayed for his father. Narasimhadev was moved by the love of Prahlad. Narasimhadev said roaringly, Prahlad, don't worry. Anybody who becomes my devotee, his 3 generations will be automatically liberated. See, what we are doing is not a small thing. We are delivering our children, grandchildren, fathers, forefathers, everybody. Because of you, my dear Prahlad, because you are so dear to me, I want to do something for you. I will increase that 3 to 7 generations. So Narasimhadev gave a special blessings to Prahlad. Anybody becomes a pure devotee in a family, in a this thing, dynasty, his 7 generation will get to create. This is compassion. Compassion means you don't register anything negative. People will hurt you, insult you, they will avoid you, they will not recognize. These things are going to happen all the time. Chanakya said, you pluck a flower and you crush the flower in your palm. You kill the flower, you spoil the flower. The flower may die, but there'll be nice aroma in your hand. It dies and spreads aroma. So one day, there was a king, Akbar. He was a Muslim king, Akbar. And he will pray 5 times a day. Are you getting bored?
No.
Feeling sleepy?
No.
What's the time now? Oh, okay. 4:15.
4:10.
4:10. Okay. So where did I stop? Akbar, the Muslim king. He prays 5 times a day. Wherever he is, at the right time, he will pray. It's a nice thing to do. So he was in the mango garden. He was taking an afternoon a stroll. He was walking, and the right time, immediately he spread his cloth and he started praying to God. And there was a simple lady working in the mango garden, plucking mangoes, watering, all that. A farmer lady. And in those days in India, they will tie for babies, they will make a cloth cradle, with the sari and all like that. Even farmers, they go to agriculture field like that. In some tree, they will tie one sari, put the baby inside and keep rocking and all like that. So this lady has put a baby in the mango field and she's working. Whenever the baby cries, she will immediately run and push the cradle 2-3 times, then she'll come. So she was busy working and suddenly the baby cried. And she ran to pick the baby. She did not realize the emperor is on the way sitting and doing his prayer. She just ran towards the baby. While running, she did not notice the emperor is sitting and bowing down and paying his prayer. While running, she gave one kick to the emperor by mistake. She stabbed him. Akbar got up. I am the ruler. I am the monarch, Shahenshah. I am such a big man. The stupid lady kicked me. Immediately Akbar told his ministers, including Birbal, arrest her. Arrest her. Right? So they arrested. So Birbal went and asked her what happened, and she narrated the whole story. I'm very sorry. I didn't do it purposely. My baby was crying. And my only focus, it is called Raganuga Bhakti. Have you heard this word?
Yeah.
There are 2 kinds of Bhakti. What are they? No, not that detailed. The simple one, the beginner, sadhana, and the second. Sadhana Bhakti means forcing ourselves to do. Because we know it is right, so we force. Raganuga means spontaneous. How many of you wake up automatically 4 o'clock without any other thing and search for your japamala? There is my japamala. There is my japamala. And even after finishing 16 rounds, I am not satisfied. Let me chant the whole day. Prasadam I will take tomorrow. How many of you? So are we in sadhana bhakti or raganuga bhakti? But at the same time, how old is he or she? How old is he? 4. What's his name? Dhruv. Imagine Dhruv runs out of this house, just playing, playfully he runs, and he trips and falls. And immediately mother is, my son Dhruv has fallen. He's 4-year-old. He may cry, it may hurt him. So my duty is to go and pick him up. Will she think all these things or she will simply run to pick the baby? That is Raganuga. So in material world, we have Raganuga. The moment the nice aroma of the prasad comes, Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita, go to hell. What menu today? We have Raganuga Bhakti in all these things. Yes or no? Right? Nice, what you say that Rasgulla, the spongy Rasgulla. Huh?
Mahaprasad Rasagula is there.
Today is there? Oh yeah. That Rasgulla, spongy. That too you bite and the sweet sugar solution sprinkles in your throat and just slips. Immediately we salivate, yes or no? We have Raganuga Bhakti in that. Except holy name, we have Raganuga in every other aspect, yes or no?
Yes.
Yeah. So, spontaneously, the lady ran to pick her baby. She cried in front of people. I did not do purposely. Hmm. So Birbal said, look, okay, don't worry, I'll try to convince the king. So he went in front of Akbar, and what he did, he took some pebbles, stones. Who? Birbal. He started throwing the pebbles on the mango. Akbar was smiling and said, what Birbal, you are like children, kids, how many of you have done this in your younger days, throwing, stones at mango tree and all this? Many of us have tried. So Akbar asked Birbal, are you a small kid? And Birbal is throwing such a way, not a single mango fell down. So Birbal said, no, this mango is a Mahatma. This mango tree is a Mahatma. Akbar asked, what is the trick now? Why are you calling this mango tree a Mahatma? There is something you wanted to convey to me. Tell me openly. No, I am hitting the mango tree with the stone. This tree is a Mahatma taking all those beatings and gives mango to whoever is beating him. You got the point?
Yeah.
The mango trees gets beatings from the people. And whoever beats the mango tree, it gives one mango. So Mahatma or not. So Akbar said, yes, I understood that point. What are you trying to say? That lady, she didn't purposely kick you. Her whole focus was on her baby. So she ran towards the baby. By mistake, he kicked her. Even a mango tree would have given mangoes to her. You are worse than a mango tree. You want to punish her. Then Akbar realized, okay, you made your point, right? Then Birbal asked the second question. She was meditating on her baby. She did not realize anything that happened around her. She kicked you and she did not realize. You were meditating on the supreme power, energy, God. How did you realize that she kicked her? That means your meditation was wrong. Akbar realized a great truth. Immediately invited the lady and gave goals and gift and apologized. This is a Vaishnava. Our journey is towards Krishna. Nothing less. You all have come to Krishna consciousness. Do you have a retirement plan in bhakti? Okay, I will chant till I become 50 and afterwards I will not chant. I will take retirement. Do you have any plans of retiring from bhakti? Do you have any plans of retiring from taking prasadam? Bhagavad, any? This is our lifetime program. All the other material things, we have retirement. From work, we have retirement. Even with family, what do we say? Children, okay, you have all grown up, you are all married. Now you should take care of your things. Leave me alone. We have a retirement. But in bhakti, we don't have retirement. He's a fool who registers small things that happens around him and forgets the goal of Krishna. So many things will happen. There will be 101 thorns in our pathway. Are we going to sit and count the thorns or the roses? Thank you so much. We're going to count the roses. This is a great lesson from the chapter of Prahlad. Forgive and forget. We may forgive, but we should learn to forget people. By doing that, we become very dear to Krishna. Lord comes and embraces you in the sleep. He promises in 11th canto of Bhagavath. Such a devotee is very dear to me. When he sleeps in the night, I will come and embrace him. So do you want that or not? Yeah. Srila Prabhupada ki, Srimad Bhagavatam ki. Any comments, questions? Yes, Prabhuji.
Just add to what you just mentioned.
Yeah.
In the, especially 99% around the world, devotees are like that. We haven't started the journey. Normally, when you talk about retirement, you have to be in the service to retire, isn't it?
Yeah,
If you haven't joined the service, how you will think about retirement?
very good point.
That's what is happening at the moment. We haven't joined the service yet.
Yeah, true.
So imagine, are we going to retire? No.
Yeah,
And obviously, in government job, when you retire, you got pension.
yeah.
Yeah, and in bhakti, when you retire, you get moksha. But if you don't join the service,
Yeah,
there's no way of expectation to retire or get moksha.
there's a small thing I wanted to add. In material world, whatever, by the time you cross certain age, you have a lot of discounts and benefits, right? You know, some places you get your pension, then you get extra care, so many protection you have, right? So somebody asked one of the spiritual master, so I'm 60 plus now. Can I chant 12 rounds instead of 16? Is there any discount for me? I'm a senior citizen now. Is there any discount for me? So the spiritual master said, only in bhakti it is opposite. The more you are becoming elderly, be very careful. Anytime Yamaraj may come.
Yeah.
You know? Yamasya karuna nasti. Yamaraj doesn't have mercy. He comes, you give him nice prasad and tell him go and come back next week. He is not going to listen to you. Right? Yamasya karuna nasti. Kartavyam Hari Kirtanam. Only who those chant Hari Kirtan attentively will not be touched by Yamaraj.
There you go.
Thank you, Prabhu, for the point.
Yeah.
Anyone else? Okay, thank you very much. Jagannath, Baladev, Subhadra, Maharani ki. ஸோ நிறைய இங்க தமிழ் மக்கள் இருக்கீங்களா? யாரெல்லாம் தமிழ் பேசுறவங்க? ஸ்ரீலங்கன். ஓ, உங்களை எல்லாம் பார்த்ததுல ரொம்ப மகிழ்ச்சி. நல்லா தொடர்ந்து ஜெபம் செய்யுங்க, வடிவா செய்யுங்க. ஆன்மீகத்துல ரொம்ப உயர்ந்த ஒரு பாதை இது. அது நம்ம எந்த அளவுக்கு செய்யறோமோ பகவானுக்கு ரொம்ப நெருக்கமாயிடும். அண்ட் ஸ்ரீலங்கா ஒரு புனிதமான ஊர். எல்லா வருஷம் நாங்க அங்க டூர் போறோம். ஸ்ரீலங்கா, நுவேரெலியா, சீதா கோட்டுவா, எல்லா இடத்துக்கும் போறோம். அந்த மண்ணுல சீதா தேவியுடைய கண்ணீர் கலந்த மண் அது. அங்க போய் ஹரே கிருஷ்ணா ஜபம் பண்ணாலே பக்தி தானா உருவெடுக்கும். ஸோ அப்படிப்பட்ட ஊர்ல இருந்து வந்திருக்கீங்க, அதே ஒரு பெரிய சிறப்பு. அதனால எல்லாரும் தொடர்ந்து இந்த சத்சங்கத்துல எல்லாம் பங்கு பெற்று ஆன்மீகமா உயர வேண்டும் என்று பிரார்த்தித்துக் கொள்கிறோம். ஹரே கிருஷ்ணா. நன்றி, வணக்கம். ஹரே கிருஷ்ணா. தேங்க்யூ ஸோ மச். தமிழ்ல கேள்வி கேட்டாலும் பதில் சொல்லுங்க. ஆமா, பிறவி பெருங்கடல் நீந்துவர். அதாவது யார் நீந்துவாங்க அப்படின்னா, இறைவனடி தேடியவர்கள், பகவானுடைய நாம ஜபம் செய்தவர்களுக்கு பிறவி பெருங்கடல் மறுபடியும் கிடையாது. அதுலயும் நான் இலங்கையில ரொம்ப 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 கொடூரமான வாழ்க்கையை பார்த்திருக்கேன். ஐ ஹவ் சீன் ஸ்ரீலங்கா லிட்ரலி வித் மை ஓன் ஐஸ். ஐ நோ ஒன் டிவோட்டி லேடி. எனக்கு ஒரு பக்தரை தெரியும் இலங்கையில, ஜஃப்னா, யாழ்ப்பாணத்துல. ஃபர்ஸ்ட் டே ஷி லாஸ்ட் ஹர் பிரதர். அந்த 25 ஆண்டு காலம் போர் நடந்துகிட்டு இருந்தது. வார், 25-year long war. They were all in bunkers under the earth, you know. Inside the house they will have bunkers. They'll go inside with few loaves of bread. கொஞ்சம் ரொட்டி எல்லாம் எடுத்துட்டு இந்த குழிக்குள்ள கீழே போய் ஒளிந்து கொள்வார்கள். 3 நாளைக்கு ஒரு முறை அரசாங்கம், the government will come and throw some loaf packets, bread packets and go. First day, the lady's brother went to pick. He stepped on a mine, blasted, he died. முதல் நாள் அண்ணன் இறந்தார். The next turn, her husband passed away. Third turn, her father passed away. ஒரே வாரத்துல அப்பா, அண்ணன், கணவர் 3 பேரும் போயிட்டாங்க. That lady. Then she went to meet her sister. தங்கைய பார்க்க போன போது, the lady was feeding her baby. குழந்தைக்கு இது கொடுக்கறாங்க, பால் கொடுக்கறாங்க. தலை இல்லை. It got separated, blasted. She is dead, hugging her baby on the chest. அப்படியே இறந்து கிடக்கிறான். Do we have these kind of problems? நமக்கெல்லாம் என்ன ப்ராப்ளம்? சத்சன் போன மேங்கோ ஜூஸ் மட்டும் எனக்கு கிடைக்கல, தீர்ந்து போச்சு. இதெல்லாம் தான் நம்ம ப்ராப்ளம். We have very silly problems. அதனால அம்மா, உங்க கேள்வி ரொம்ப நல்ல கேள்வி. பகவானுடைய நாமத்தை ஜெபம் செய்யணும். அத ஜெபம் செய்தால் இந்த பிறவி பெருங்கடல்ல இருந்து தப்பிச்சுக்கலாம். We have to chant the holy name, then we don't take birth again. பிறவி, அதாவது ஹரிநாமம் ஜெபம் செய்யறவங்களுக்கு மறுபடியும் ஒரு சூரிய உதயம் பார்க்க வேண்டாம் அப்படின்னு சாஸ்திரம் சொல்லு. ஜிஹ்வே ஸ்ரீகிருஷ்ண மந்திரம் ஜப ஜப சததம் ஜன்ம சாஃபல்ய மந்திரம். என்னுடைய நாக்கே, நீ நிரந்தரமாக பகவானுடைய நாமத்தை ஜெபம் செய்ய. ஆச்சாரியர்கள் பாடியிருக்காங்க. சர்வைஸ்வர்யைக மந்திரம் சகல உபனிஷத் வாக்கிய சம்பூஜ்ய மந்திரம் ஜிஹ்வே ஸ்ரீகிருஷ்ண மந்திரம் ஜப ஜப சததம். இந்த ஹரியுடைய நாமத்துல எல்லா வேதங்களும் அடங்கியிருக்கு. Yes. Yeah. Thank you for the mango juice.
Which is not related to today's class, but on Tuesday you gave about parenting in Krishna consciousness.
Yeah.
Given that there's a lot of parents here, I think it will be quite useful.
Yeah.
So you mentioned the 4 principles. One is association, 2 is austerity, 3 is that example, and 4 is lead to Krishna.
Yeah.
And I want you to specifically ask about number 2, the austerity.
Yeah.
Especially in UK, you have everything.
Yeah.
You spoil the kids very easily. Even
You agree with that? You do agree?
you agree with that.
Okay.
How do you get to austerity? Because I do the opposite.
Yeah. At least we can explain to them, if not practically, because children should know what is disappointment. If they don't know what is disappointment, and when they start living a real life, this world is going to be even more crazy in another 2-3 decades. It's all going to be madness. There will be a lot of disappointment. And when in reality, when they start living and they face this disappointment, they will not be able to handle. I met a devotee in US. He told me from US. Told me, not Krishna conscious devotee children, but the outside children. By the time they finish 14, 15, 16, 17, they're already taking depression pills. I'm sure it must be here also the same story. They all take pills, medicine, depression, because they're not able to handle themselves. They go crazy. If a man can't handle his own emotion, he's a complete failure. You should learn to control your emotions, manage yourself properly. So how do we do that? Because here, luckily, the situations are not so bad, but we can explain to them. We can take them on a tour. Like we take our children on tour to the positive sides of the world. Okay, this summer we will take you to France, Italy, here, like that. You take children to the negative places once in a while. Show them, see, this is what slum is. These are the people. They starve for food, but by God's grace, we have enough. And children are very intelligent. They will start understanding, at least explaining, So that is very important to spend valuable quality time with them. Explain to them the reality of this world.
I'm actually a doctor myself, so I see that a lot in young children with depression,
Yeah.
anxiety, and you think I never thought of it when I was at that age.
Okay.
But obviously, the worry is I have two young kids, and how do I make sure they don't follow that?
Yeah.
Because in school they have so much association,
Yeah.
so that's what they talk about, the negativity. So that's why I wanted to understand from your class
Yeah.
what you actually meant by that.
But if you are in India, back in India or in our countries, it's very easy to explain.
Yeah.
You take them and you can see everything around, like Buddha. Buddha's father made a point that my son should never see the calamities of life. But one day, when he was young prince, I forgot his name, when he went out on the horse, he saw a dead man, he saw an old man coughing and a sick man. Immediately he started thinking, they should see the negativity of this world. Then they know this is what life is, because Matrasparshastu Kaunteya Sitoshna, good and bad, it's a cycle. It's going to come. So the bad things coming in the life at the earlier stage is a blessing. In the earlier stage, you are all well, protected and everything, and you get negativity at the later stage, it's dangerous. So we take them, explain to them. In India, we have this storybook called Panchatantra. In those days, grannies used to teach the kids and all, this is what, that is what. Everything will be in the stories, and the children could relate. Now you don't have that. Now children read only stories of war. History is nothing but recordings of war. Like 2 days back, I took a walk in the central London. It's all monuments of war. He killed him, that king killed, that general killed this person, this person. There's nothing else to say. It's all recordings of war, war, and war only. See? Very dangerous. You made a nice point. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Also remember that counting roses and toes in other person or person.
Start practicing. Till this point, we are all counting thorns only, See, that's the difference between a human and animal. A dog. You beat the dog 100 days and feed him once. The dog will be always wagging the tail and coming behind us. Human being, you feed him 100 days and beat him one day, he's going to bite you. So who's better, dog or human? So we have this animalistic mentality. See, there are people in our life. So many people have contributed to what I am today, yes or no? But the moment if they do something, one mistake, we immediately register that and forget all the good things in life. Right? It's an internal program to start. So what Raghunatha Dasa Goswami did for this is, he will glorify 1,000 devotees every day and pay 1,000 namaskaras every day. Raghunath, that's his daily sadhana. Like we do 16 round chanting, Raghunath Das Goswami will do 1,000 obeisances and verbally he will glorify 1,000 devotees, which is not possible now, But at least one or two devotees, even artificially you appreciate them. Later on, it turns into a habit. You appreciate them artificially. Oh, today Prasad was nice, and that was nice. And even to others, oh, my husband is a very nice man. Start saying that. If it is not a habit, then you see all will fall in line, and whatever you are saying will happen in reality. Thoughts have got weight. The thoughts. The more pleasing thoughts are weightless and healthy. Disturbing thoughts are harmful and heavy. Right? Imagine, like we were all in school, college, whatever. You failed the exam. How do you walk back home? How do you come back? As though we are carrying some 100 kilos on top of us, like that. But if you have scored all good marks, good grade, how you will come back jumping, screaming, like that. So the joyful thoughts make you lighter. right? When can you travel long with luggage or without luggage? Without luggage. So this negative thoughts becomes bhara, a weight in you. Slowly turns into disturbance, disease, and everything. But the joyful thoughts are light. You know? That's why you see all the sannyasis, acharyas, sadhus, devotees, always smiling. All the time smiling. I've seen many sannyasis in Iskcon, elderly people, 70 plus, smiling, smiling, smiling. This so you'll be wondering what is that they're enjoying with it. No negative thoughts. But what we do, we keep register book of all the negative log, record everything. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Yes, Prabhuji.
Yeah, Lord Krishna has made basically so many religions in this world,
Yeah,
probably the universe. Right?
yeah.
That all come from the Krishna's material power or the spiritual power, right? Why did he create so many
Okay.
religions?
Religion is material. Religion which takes you to God is spiritual. There is a difference between practicing religion and just religion. There are many Christians in this world. Do they go to church every day or once in a week and pray to God or something like that? No. Just for namesake, they're Christians. Who is a Christian? A man who follows Christ is a Christian. If he doesn't follow Christ, just for namesake, he's a Christian. So any religion which takes you to God is good. Just for the sake of following a religion, that's not good. And why God created? It is a very simple thing. If you are back in India or Sri Lanka in the summer, you just wear a simple shirt and clothes. But if you are in UK, you have to wear so many jackets. The same rule cannot be applied. So according to human culture, their races, their civilization, different schools are created by God. That is all. In some school, that's black and white is uniform. In some other school, brown and white is uniform. That's all. Religion is a just pathway to God. There's no point in fighting between the pathways. This is good, that is wrong. So God has created according to the place, civilization, circumstances. That's it.
So that's all created by material power.
The religion, what we see now, is material. But if a pure religion takes you to God, is spiritual. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.
Hare
Krishna. Okay.